A tale of two strangers named Guy and Sam and a chance meeting over green eggs and...
You don't like green eggs and ham?
Be prepared to bring the narrator's voice to life.
I actually started reading, when I was reading the script, I was just kind of going back in my memory to how the rhymes, it's a very particular rhyme scheme.
Yes.
So that was what I had to really infuse into my brain. It was like, just make sure you get into the rhyme scheme, but don't lose sight of how it's, of the story, you know, because the rhymes they get so infectious that you forget that you're telling a story. So I had to work on all that.
Did you guys face any challenges during the making of the show?
Yeah, it was very hard. We tried to do something that was kind of a combination between an animated movie and an animated TV show.
Yeah.
And so the quality of the animation was higher than you'd normally see in a TV show. It takes longer. And we wondered, why does no one do this? And we learned, because it's really hard every step of the way, but I think it was worth it.
Do you have a favorite Dr. Seuss book?
Oh God, I can't even remember the books, but I would watch the Dr. Seuss movies all the time. They were one of my favorites. I feel like it's something like when you're younger, it doesn't take a lot to comprehend, so you kind of just like sit there and watch it the whole time.
Do you have a favorite Dr. Seuss movie?
Cat in the Hat, for sure. Cat in the Hat it like creeped me out in a sense. When I would watch it, like some things I think were like too confusing for me.
Yeah.
But I loved it so much. It was my favorite.
I love Sam I Am.
Okay.
Green Eggs and Ham was a classic, so it's kind of difficult. It's like, do you have a favorite Beatles song? They're so good.
I mean, this sounds like cheating, but it is Green Eggs and Ham.
Okay.
I was my favorite. I learned to reading the book, which my grandmother reminded me when I first started working on this.
Yeah.
I called her to tell her, and she said, you loved that book when you were a kid. You used to read it to me all the time, which I love because I learned to reading it. I read it to her instead of the other way around.
Yeah. Do the voice for Sam I Am.
I do, yeah.
Who is the Sam I Am in your life?
I bet my best friend Kyle he's always just so positive and upbeat and is always kind of pushing me to get out of my comfort zone, so it might be him.
Now, green eggs and ham, it's a little weird. So what's the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten before?
Oh, that's a good question. Wow, the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. What's that thing that's like the gland? There's a gland thing. I forget what it's called. But I've eaten a gland, and just knowing that it was a gland was a little scary, but it was fried sweetbreads, that's it.
Okay.
And it actually tasted pretty good. And one time I was at a restaurant, I ordered chicken on a skewer, and they told me, sorry, we're out of chicken, we only have heart. But that's more expensive, so congrats. And I was like, wow, thank you. But I felt bad, and I ate it, and it was actually not that bad.
And now this is Celeb Secrets, so do you have any behind-the-scenes secrets that you can share with me?
No, I mean, there's no real secret. We didn't actually get to hang with the cast that much because in animation, you just sort of like stumble in your pajamas and record, and then the animators and the directors and everyone, they go off and do kind of all the hard work, and we come in and just get to play and have fun with the voices. So no real pranks were had on this one.
Okay. Well, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.